Hello everyone, welcome to Lucky Crit. This is going to be my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Three Houses, so I hope that you enjoy it. In this Let's Play, I'm going to be going with the Blue Lions route. I've talked about it for a long time. I like all of the houses. I'm definitely going to do each one at some point in time. If you're having trouble picking a house for yourself, if you're playing the game, you can check out this video up here. That's definitely going to help you out. But without further ado, let's just get started. We've been waiting for this game for so long. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Let's do it. We're going to go hard, and we're definitely going to go classic on this. I will be using the turn wheel in case I make a mistake. It's going to make it easier for me to not have to re-record, you know, a 40-minute chapter all over again. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, this should be pretty good. I've played a couple Fire Emblem games in my day, alright? Here we go. Tailtean Plains, Imperial Year 91. Is that a reference to Tiltiu? And we have what looks to be the epic war of the Divine Saros versus Nemesis.
Huh?
I'm actually wondering if there are other characters like Nemesis that are supposedly in his army. I guess it doesn't matter because he's probably going to get wiped out, but... It's so interesting to see all these cutscene bits finally sewed together correctly instead of just little snippets in each trailer. I really like Nemesis' design. He's awesome. Lady Saros isn't bad either. She's actually pretty BA in this cutscene. So we've got the Sword of the Creator, that bone hero relic chainsword thing, up against that Sarosian curvy sword. I'm sure that'll matter later. The animation is beautiful in this cutscene. I love it.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved.
That's one way to start off a Fire Emblem game. I love that they juked us with this cutscene too, because it didn't have blood on the sword originally.
He's gone.
It's very cool that they could do stuff like that. So perhaps Nemesis killed Lady Saros' mother. This is super interesting with all like the modern architecture in there. I can't wait to figure out what the heck that's about. Unless it's just trying to show time and space, but very, very curious. Yo, what up, Sothis?
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
She has a much younger voice than I was expecting, but it's a great voice actress.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Alright, so the thing is, I usually just play my same gender, so I'm gonna go with male Byleth. I'd probably rather, you know, have a waifu than a husbando, anyway. You know, if I ever want to get with Claude, though, I'll go female Byleth. Not this time, though.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you, anyway?
I love this music. It's so hype. Alright, so I don't actually know if these choices do anything. You know what, though? I like the whole interesting symbology of Byleth being like an emperor of demons, of a legion of demons. So let's go with demon here.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
What do you mean? I'm a demon, girl. You don't know who I am. Alright, fine. I'm immortal. You got me.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts.
I guess that doesn't do anything. She just She likes me less. All right, so I could name this Stevie, but just for my first playthrough, we're going to keep it standard. That way, you know, all my footage that I get from this will be pretty nice, too, and generic enough to use for whatever later. So we'll stick with Byleth. Plus, I want to learn more about Byleth. I know he's silent, but
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
it's not really my stand-in, so to speak, anyway.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Let's see. I'll do my real birthday. Why not? You know, I always think that it's probably not the best idea to do this because who actually like plays a bunch of games on their birthday? Usually, you should be spending it with family and friends and stuff. So I always miss the birthday special events and games. I probably should not put this day as my birthday, but whatever. Now you know my birthday.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Ooh. That's interesting.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
I wonder if Sothis is like a past incarnation of us or something.
It is almost time to begin.
That's so cool. I love it. The voice acting is awesome already.
Hey, time to wake up.
Ah, David Lodge. Speak to me. Talk to me.
Were you having that dream again?
What up, Pops? I was dreaming about a young girl.
You've described it to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like
Byleth, man. That's a little... You shouldn't tell people about that. Dang.
In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Please don't get yourself killed, Gerald.
Okay, time to get moving.
Pretty sure you do.
Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at
Let's
dawn.
head on to Fargus, yeah. That's where we're going anyway. The school. Of course.
Hmm? Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
I love how the models look up close like this. I think they look beautiful. I know some people have some gripes with the graphics of this game, but this right here, this is gorgeous to me. I love this style.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
Wow, I did not expect to just walk outside and find the three noble lords. I kind of figured we'd have to travel a bit first, go through the woods or something before we came across them. Interesting.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
All right. Let's go. So I do know this prologue battle. I just didn't really expect it to be like this quick right here. Interesting. All right, first save file. Let's get started. And the chapter screen. A skirmish at dawn. Prologue. An inevitable encounter. Costas, my friend. Not my friend. My enemy.
The enemy!
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
All right. Yep, we know how to move. Let's get started here. It's probably not going to matter in this prologue chapter about experience or anything like that, but I guess just in case it does, I'll probably try to feed some stuff to Dimitri. I love Claude's little arrow spinning animation here, his idle animation on the map. All right, we know about this. Let's have, should we do a curve shot? Let's take a look here. 13 with 97, what's his normal attack like? Oh, so he actually doesn't have the range. That is his range, okay. So how about this? 1287. Let's do a start this off with the combat art. Why not? Let's go with that curve shot. Nice. Be funny if we missed a 97 for the first attack of the game. That'd be quite interesting. Yeah, so here is the new broken weapon system in this game. You can still keep using broken weapons. It's just that they're going to have reduced stats. So hit rate will be reduced, and might, as well as enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. So that's super interesting. It's a nice way of not losing any of the weapons you actually have, though. You'll just have to pay to fix them back up. All right, so I'm going to have Dimitri finish this guy off here. Let's go, Dimitri.
Who's next?
Nice. Okay.
Stay focused.
There's a... Oh, shoot. I missed a talk opportunity. I'll do it next time.
I will prevail.
He's too busy thinking about his voice actor.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Let me know your thoughts about the new casting for Edelgard's voice actress.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up...
Alright, telling us the basics. We want to be in the forest. Can we, where's the enemy? Do I have access to the, Okay, there's that. There we go. ZR turns on the enemy range. That's what I wanted. So let's pop in the woods here.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Alright, Daddy. We can be quiet now. We know what we're doing here. Let's put Edelgard here. Yeah, her new voice actress, Tara Platt's going to take a little bit of getting used to, because I really liked Christina V, but we'll see what happens. Bring it, bro. I like the controller feedback when you get hit. It's kind of cool.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Alright. You don't really need a combat art. Let's go... Do you have one, Dimitri? You do. Tempest Lance. Let's do it. Let's have some fun.
Over already.
I love it. Alright. I'll have Byleth finish off this guy. I do want Byleth to talk to the other lords, though. So we'll make sure we do that.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Let's go talk.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Love his voice actor. Joe Zija.
That's the golden deer for you.
Got that propaganda going. Alright. I should probably just, Is there options to turn that off? You know, I'll leave it on in case we get to the, Gambit stuff, because we might want to read into that, even though we pretty much know that already, too.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
So we can see that's the new boss badge icon. That's interesting. It's a little, like, combat medal there. And he also has an item, and that's what that green bag icon is. So it's nice that they're now visually... Yeah, so here's the item drop. It's nice that they're now visually representing it on the map instead of having to look through their inventories. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so you need to talk to our boy. We didn't do that yet.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Absolutely. Okay. And we're going to keep approaching here. I'll keep you in the bush just to keep you safe. Edelgard actually got a little hurt, so I'll refrain from putting her right into enemy lines, but yeah, you're fine here. Oh, here he comes. Here come that boy. So there isn't directly a weapon triangle in this game. He didn't get any advantage from attacking me with an axe. However, there are breaker skills that we can get later that pretty much simulate the weapon triangle anyway, so it's kind of here and kind of not. It's interesting.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Linked attacks, okay. So when you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked attack. During a linked attack, your avoid rate and hit rate are higher than normal. Linked attacks between certain units will also raise might. So basically, kind of like heroes, we want all of our units pretty close together for the most part. So, turtling, the classic Fire Emblem strategy. And of course, building the support. Let's have Byleth finish this guy off. Like I said, I don't know if I'll save the combat art for now. I don't know if we're gonna keep this experience or not, so it's probably more worthwhile to give it to Byleth and Dimitri, if just in case. Claude, yeah, I don't care too much about this. You could finish him off, I guess. I kind of want to bring Dimitri forward.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Even though I just said we were going to try to give the EXP to, you know, Byleth and Dimitri. Oh well.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Shots fired. Blank stare Byleth. Okay, so there's the mystery crest, also known as the Crest of Flames, and it healed us a little bit.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker?
Gerald the Bladebreaker. Okay.
What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
I love how nonchalant he is. That's so cool. See, no, it's not gonna double. All right, so we get to finish the job. We're gonna give it to Dimitri, I think. Can we do it with just iron? Ooh, that's not so good. How about Tempest Lance? It's a little bit better. It's not great though. How about if I'm actually kind of tempted. Let's put Byleth here. Let's put Haloguard. I could. Let's just see how much this does actually. Oh, it's even worse. What? Okay. Interesting. So that's very. I have no idea why that just made that worse. We'll have to look into that later. I want to put Edelgard here though. Imagine getting someone killed in the Prologue chapter. That would be very funny. All right, but let's just see if this did anything. I don't actually know the ranges for linked attacks or anything. So that's back to how it was. Okay, so it must be a couple tiles then. And because I had moved Byleth or something, it was not quite so good. All right, we're gonna take. Do we take the 61? I'm just wondering if this Iron Lance is gonna be the one we end up with later. It'd be pretty unfortunate to have it broken down so much before we even really start. We're gonna take the chance here. We're gonna go with the 61.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
See what we got. We got it. All right. Starting things off right. All right, HP, magic, speed, and charisma. So I know charisma is going to be useful for later. Speed's great, of course. Magic, though, on Dimitri, ugh. All right, but can't complain. All right, Iron Axe. That's even cooler than how they originally showed it. That's awesome. Huh.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
So she has to be a part of us then.
Well, it's fine.
It's got to be our ancestor.
After all, if you don't know the value
Or is she
of
like
your
inside
life,
of us?
You're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
That's awesome. I'm gonna say Sothis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
She's already a really cool character. I like her a lot. Just with a couple lines. Beautiful. Let's see. I'm gonna push back a little bit. I am no child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
I love how angry she is, too. Alright, we'll say thank you. We'll be nice.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Yeah, what will happen when time is... We already know what's gonna happen.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Oh boy. I love he's just taken aback by that.
Now what to do?
Yeah, let's turn back the hands. I'll just stay here and wait to die. Should I do it for the lols? Let's do that one.
As though I could stand idly by and watch that come to pass. Oh, but perhaps...
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Imagine he just did the same thing and just got killed again.
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
You can make some beautiful YouTube poops with this. I just want to point that out.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
You guys, there's still like a bunch of dudes over there, and you're just gonna turn your back? Come on, Byleth. Come on. What a great teacher. There you are.
Did you just...
Eloise.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
He's got a cool cloak. I don't know why he just waited so long.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Good at giving orders, I see, Eloise.
Why him?
We got Gerald's fanboy here. All right, MVP as it should be. Got our boy. All right. No going backwards, even though Sothis can reverse time. I cannot. Sorry.
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Eloise, your old right-hand man.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
He's like everybody's yes man.
Oh, it must have been 20 years
The
ago
mega
that you
fan.
went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
Oh.
You haven't changed a bit, Eloise. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I don't know, am I? The hair color's different. I don't know who my mom is. I'm a bandit! I gotta do... Guys, I'm sorry. This is probably gonna lower his... It's probably the most poor decision to make, but I just gotta do it. It's too funny. Well, he liked that.
Great sense of humor,
Okay.
this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love
Dude, that's
for you
awesome.
to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
I like these interactions already. They have some good choices.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Okay. Very cool.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was the captain. Alright. Thought so.
How curious.
Thought that would be the way to go
I'd
for it.
wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked.
How far are you
I
from the
definitely
monastery,
got
dude?
the worst of it.
You guys
That would
wandered
be
a little
because
bit
you
far
ran
away
off.
from class.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything because of them. Every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
I'm beginning to get used to his voice already. I thought it would take longer, but it's kind of fitting now.
His intentions were
Good
as
job,
clear
Chris
as
Hackney.
day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Got him.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held
For
your
you,
ground
Dimitri?
against the bandits'
Sure.
leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
Just instantly jumping in
I
right
might
there.
as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals.
Girl,
like
get out.
yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
That's awesome. He has a great personality
seems
already.
there's no
It's
time for
hard to not
niceties in
like
this
Claude,
world.
really.
So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
So charismatic.
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
I don't think this is the real choice yet, because you're able to run around the monastery before you've picked a house, so... I wonder... I'm gonna say the correct choice anyway, because it'll probably give him a little bond boost. Let's see what happens. Yeah, thought so.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
To be honest, though, politically, I'd probably go with the Leicester Alliance. Let's not have any more dynasties and empires and stuff.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Alrighty.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Alright, we'll just keep daydreaming about Dimitri, I guess. Oh, okay. But I sense darkness lurking beneath. Uh-oh. Our boy. She seems like she could end up being a little Daenerys from Game of Thrones, a little psychotic ruler later. Although I really like Edelgard, so don't attack me. I'm gonna play with her too at some point. I feel as though she's always evaluating me. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes. Ooh.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
She doesn't like to finish her sentences, does she? Let's do it. Prologue done.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
Thanks, Gerald. Are you the narrator for this part too?
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter.
Okay, so here's what's in the calendar.
Verdant
That's
fields
awesome.
Once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Beautiful.
The continent of Fodlan.
A lot of people thought that David Lodge here was kind of boring sounding, but I actually like this narration. Because we heard this in the second trailer we got.
These 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Not for long, though, I'm sure. Here we go. This is kind of more along the lines of where I figured it would start. I don't remember seeing Aloise in the other. They must have cut Aloise out
This will
originally.
be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
She's a little too, like, on point, Edelgard. She doesn't have enough fun. There we go, boys.
There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
This has got to be the crypts. Okay, interesting. Training ground. Ooh, Hanneman. What's up, Hanneman? Manuela. Wow, they... Okay, I did not expect that. Okay, this is the part that we saw. I did not expect that beginning part of this cutscene. Wow. Alright, so she really is the fan servicey character in this game. Okay. Camilla 3.0.
Rhea's here.
Rhea. Okay. I've been saying Rhea, but you know. Now, does Rhea remember him already?
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Oh boy. Or could Rhea be our mother? No, our mother's dead. He goes to the grave later. Can't wait to find out, though.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Seems like a forlorn lover or something. Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
She seems kind of young for him to have known her 20 years ago.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see.
Or Gerald.
My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is Chicka Chicka Slim Shady.
A fine name.
I thought you'd like that.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you.
Alois is not the best person to be sending to ask.
I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Okay.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
I mean, you didn't put up much of a fight, Gerald.
I'm sorry I dragged you into
Kinda just
this.
laid down and took
Looks
it.
like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
It's alright, Pops. As a servant! Somehow I don't think he's gonna like that answer, though. In case there's a
They
bot.
want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
How do you know that?
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Is she flirting with us or him?
No.
Oh.
I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you well know, I am a crest scholar and professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own.
I love his mustache and goatee
When next you have a
combo.
moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
Of course. Ever
I'm
studious.
Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too. You're let's go with that one. That's nicer.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
Yes, Middle Frank.
Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company
Middle
is
Franc,
beautiful,
okay.
peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Of course.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Very special house leader right there.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri.
Our choice has been
He is
made.
to be the next...
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
It certainly is, isn't it? Not coincidental or anything. No, certainly not.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures
Treasures.
cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Sure
The
thing.
old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
Some Bernadettas in that bunch. I know everybody loves Bernadetta. I like Bernadetta too, but she's a little odd. And Lawrence. There's a lot of characters.
I'm sure Lady
Certainly
Rhea
some
will have
odd
more
duckling.
information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck.
But just what gets you going, Manuela?
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
Seteth, boy, you don't have our back.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after
Great
the Great
Fire.
Fire 21
Ooh.
years ago? I would remind you that Flane is now here with us as well. I beg of you,
Dude,
please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
it's a massive monastery and you're worried about your little sister. Come on.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you
Just
as
get her a
well.
bodyguard. She'll be fine.
More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual.
Is that the Flame Emperor?
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will
Gotta
toward the
be.
church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Alrighty, can we move about freely now? What's next? Class time with the Fire Emblem Bell. I love his design. He's got such cool armor with his cloak. They did a good job with him. I like a lot so far, if you couldn't tell. There's the golden deer. Ignatz, Lorenz, Hilda, Raphael, Marianne, Lizithia, Leone, Black Eagles, Hubert, Ferdinand, Linhart, the Sleepy, Caspar and Petra, Dorothea, Bernadetta. And of course, the Blue Lions are out training. There's Annette and Ash, Sylvain and Ingrid, Mercedes, and Dedue and Felix with our boy. It's a nice introduction.
Of course.
Oh boy, okay. Absolutely. Okay, so BNY is dash. Very cool. Alright, so I know we really haven't gotten a chance to dive into anything in the monastery just yet, but that's a lot for the first episode. I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. I hope that you'll tune in for that. Let's check out the monastery, pick our house, and get the game started. Definitely be sure to let me know which house you're going to be choosing in the comment section down below, and let me know your initial thoughts on the game, at least for this beginning part. I'd love to hear them. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.